All right, here we go. Starting off week 7. Should be a beautiful week for basketball. So we're going to start with a warm-up, just getting up and down the court a little bit just to get loose. So we're just going right hand, dribbling down and back for whatever distance you want to do. Then you're going to do your left hand, do the same thing, just dribble down, turn around, and then dribble back. Then we're going to go back to our right hand, but then we're going to go right hand down, and then we're going to right hand back, but we're going to go backwards on the way back. So again, just kind of warming up our muscles, getting nice and loose and getting ready for this workout. Then again, we're going to do that also with the left hand. So left hand down, left hand back, but then we're going to go backwards on the way back just to get warmed up. For the next drill, we're going to be working on our pivoting and our layups. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start underneath the hoop, and you're going to dribble out to a cone. And you can have a cone, a rock, or whatever you have just to kind of mark a spot. And once you get out to the cone, we're going to first start with our front pivot. So we're going to front pivot. So we're going to be pivoting with our left foot staying down, and then we're going to be pivoting to our right hand, and then we're going to go into a right-handed layup. And so, and actually when you do your layup, you can do it as a layup or you can do it as a jump stop. So then you're going to come up to the cone, you're going to jump stop with 2 feet, pivot to the right side, and then you're going to come up to the hoop. You're going to jump stop, and you're going to finish with a layup. And so we're going to shoot 10 of each of these. And then once you get done with the right side, you're going to then switch over to the left side, and you're going to do exactly the same thing. And so this time, right, so we dribble up to the cone. We're going to jump stop. Now we're going to keep our right foot down and do a front pivot to our left side. And then we're going to go into a left-handed layup or a jump stop at the very end. And we're going to shoot at the hoop. Make sure when you're shooting, you're going to still be aiming at that top corner of the square up by the hoop. And so we're just going to do, again, 10 on either side. So dribble up to the cone, jump stop, front pivot, dribble up, jump stop, and then you're going to be shooting on the left side. Once we get done with our front pivots, then we're going to be working on our reverse pivot. So it's going to be very similar. Go up to the cone, reverse pivot, right? So going to the right side, we're going to keep our left foot down. Now this time we're going to go backwards, and then we're doing a reverse pivot, and then we're going to go in for a right-handed layup. Again, we're going to shoot 10 of these, and then we're going to switch over to the left side. So now we dribble up to the cone. We're going to take a jump stop. Now we're going to keep our right foot down, and we're doing a reverse pivot. Go to the left side, and then shoot a left-handed layup. You don't have to shoot the left-handed layup with your left hand if that's not your dominant hand. You can just shoot it with your dominant hand every single time. All right, we're going to end this workout with quite a bit of shooting. And so just really working on our shot and getting some shots up this week. And so we're going to start first with some form shooting. So even the best shooters in the world are going to first start off when they walk into the gym. Instead of going to the three-point line and start chucking up threes, they're going to start as super close to the hoop, and they're going to work on some of these similar form shooting drills. And so we're working on 2 form shooting variations. So the first one is just a one-handed shot. So you're going to put the ball in the hand that you shoot with, and you're just working on shooting with one hand, really working on creating that U shape with your shot, getting the valley underneath the basketball, and shooting with your fingertips, and then finishing with your pointer and your middle finger going towards the hoop. And so we're going to be working on that. And then the second one is we're going to be working on just now placing the guide hand next to the basketball, still shooting with one hand, but then focusing on putting that guide hand next to the basketball. And so what I want you to do is I want you to shoot 5 with just one hand, and then 5 with your guide hand at the 5 spots that we show right here next to the hoop. And then we can move on to the next drill. Then last drill of the day, now we're going to be picking 5 spots. So you can pick whatever 5 spots you want to work on some shots. And then, so we just place cones down, but you don't necessarily need to put cones down if you don't want to. But sometimes it's nice to kind of remember where your spots are at. And so we're going to be shooting 10 shots from each spot. So at the end of this, you're going to have 50 shots up. And if you want to, you can pick the same spots every single day of the week, or you can pick different spots. And if you pick the same spots, if you want to, you can kind of record, if you want to journal and write down how many you made at each spot. You can get competitive with yourself a little bit. and you can then try to beat your score from the other day, which can sometimes be fun, or you can choose different spots that you want to work on. And so we're just taking 10 shots from each spot. For the demonstration, the guys are just doing 2 each, but just so you can kind of see that we're just going to be rotating around to the different spots as we're shooting. And then always make sure that we're keeping good form as we're shooting. So try to be the best form that you can as you're shooting. Again, if you ever need help and want some help with looking at your shot and dissecting it a little bit and making some improvements, if there's stuff that you're struggling with, just let me know and I can always help you do it. But at the end of the day, make sure that we're having fun with it. If that's being competitive and doing it that way, then you can do that. If it's just going out there having fun and playing basketball, then you can do that as well. So keep working hard, keep up all the good work, and all the gains are going to start to show here very soon. So keep up the work. I can't wait to see you guys on the court again here soon.